What is up, everybody? I'm back. Alright. So, okay, that's just... I'm trying to talk to my chat, and I log on, and there's people trying to kill me. They're level 4. So I haven't played in a while, because I've been trying to, like, you know, not do the main quest and major stuff off stream, so I haven't really been able to play too much because of that, but, I did realize that, at the Adventurers Guild, you get rewarded for every adventurer rank you get, so I got, like, a crap load of shit for free, because I was already, like, you know, adventurer rank 13 or whatever. So I want to check some stuff here. Oh, hold on, friend invite. I think I might know who that is. Because, you know, the name matches and the motto is, kind of obvious. Okay, we probably don't have to do follower only mode, Rex. So far, this game has not resulted in a lot of horse shit from people, so I think it's fine. So, let's see. I'm pretty sure, I did not realize this until like last night, but I'm pretty sure, like, these are basically SQ, right? And these are like SQ fragments, right? But I'm pretty sure these you can only use for story summon, and then these you can use for raid-ups. So if you get these through any other means, unless I am mistaken, you can't save them up for like a raid-up. Like, cause see, this is a raid-up and it takes these things. And then this is story summon and it takes these things. So if you have these things, I don't think you can put them towards a raid-up in the future. So I can probably use them on story. This is neat. I guess you can keep track of your past summons. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, here I can show off how bullshit my the start of this account was. You can see this is the roll I did on stream right here. And you can see the date. Like, these are all the same. It's all the same date. And then I only have one summon other than that one. And that's, you know, the one that guarantee gives you Noelle. And in that same summon, I got Luke because, you know, bullshit. That was so fucking stupid. I'm glad that happened, but yeah, that's all I've ever summoned. That's just it. I got those 2 summons, and that's it. And I don't got anything else. That's cool to keep track of this, though. Only for a month, though. Well, that kind of sucks. That'd be really cool if you could just have a record you could go through. And, like, man, they should add, like, filters, right? So you could, like, filter out, you know, like, equipment and stuff, and then they could group it by, like, color, like, and stuff. Like, it would change, like, every other summon and stuff, so you could easily see what was in the same summon and stuff. I think it's limited, non-limited. You mean the resource? Oh, okay, so if that's true, then I shouldn't spin this stuff. Because I'm gonna wait for them to rate up, like, Jean. And so, I don't want to use this stuff. Is that how it works, then? Because, see, this is a rate up, and it takes these. And this is just story and it takes these, so I'm assuming something like that. But obviously, you turn these into either one of those. But that's kind of like, these gave out for free. But yeah, if they're for, if they're still used in rate up, I should save them, and I won't do a damn thing. Which means we're not going to get any new units for a long ass time, which sucks because I really want a lightning person to work with my guy here, because you get to, like, overcharge or whatever the hell. Alright. We can either do the main story or we can do that side story for Ember. We should probably do that because we'll probably just get so high level that it won't be worth doing anymore if I wait. So we'll do it now, and then we'll do the main story. Not sure though, game is very confused. On the I'm not sure either. I figured just wait for now until we know. I'm sure someone will get rated up at some point. That's not limited, so that'll let us know what the hell's going on. Speaking of which, I don't know if this is implemented yet. It might just be on the Chinese server or something. But I know they're getting ready to change the pity system to be better. And then anyone that already rolled will get compensated for what they rolled. So, like, right now, it's every, you know, 90 summons, you get a 5-star, 50% chance for that to be the rate up. And then another 90 summons, and you get the rate up no matter what. but they're changing it to 50. I don't know how they're compensating people that already rolled. I guess they just give them like a like if you rolled the 90 times, right? You just get they give you the like guaranteed 5-star or something. But I know they just said they were going to compensate people.
Hey, traveler.
And I think they're going to make like the co-op mode better.
I gave you last time.
Because apparently, like the co-op mode, from what I understand, is kind of limited. You can't like do a lot of the game modes in it, but I think they're like improving that. And I've been told that if you do co-op dungeons, you can't switch characters, which is actually really cool. Because then you have to like make team comps, right? And you have to rely on the other people more. So that sounds awesome. The thing that sucks is because this game is so gear-based and everything. I feel like most of my friends list, because I only play on stream really, I'm gonna be really behind. And anyone that could co-op with me would be so strong, it would like be boring. But hopefully this game has a set end game, right? And then once everyone gets to that end game, you know, it stops moving. That way it makes it easier to co-op. But I don't know if that's how it is or not. That's how FGO is, but that's pretty rare.
Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you?
Oh god, we need a gliding license.
Gliding license? What's that? Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt.
We're breaking the law, boys.
Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now. This is the first we've heard about it. Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed. So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license?
Imagine if this whole time you weren't using the glider and you did this side quest immediately, because we could have done this a long time ago, and they say that you've been gliding all over the place, but you hadn't been.
No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today, I'm here.
This is sounding a lot like real life.
To oversee your official gliding exam.
Hey, Mofo.
I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what acting Grandmaster Jean would say. An exam? What a pain in the butt.
I know, they did give us the glider.
Amber is the examiner. I'm sure you'll glide through it. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Stormterror attacked, so I'm sure you'll have no problems.
Not gonna lie, I wasn't really expecting her side quest to be a DMV moment.
But we do need to respect the rules and glide properly. Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there.
No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there. You might say, have it memorized.
For example,
great sentence.
Only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic. Wow, that's a big old book! Paimon thinks we best get started. Great, come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise.
I'm not reading it, by the way.
The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land,
Not one of these.
birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?"
See, that's what a bitch does. You ask God. What manly men do is they learn science and they build a fucking jet fighter, right? That's how you do it.
The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them.
Tesla does not approve of this civilization.
So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky.
Boy, that's a good way to die.
To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
What a stupid story. Okay, first off, kids, do not jump off cliffs because you want to fly really bad, right? Will you shut up, Fairy? No amount of courage from jumping off cliffs is going to result in you flying, okay? That is a really stupid thing to say. Second off, like, we don't even fly, it's a glider. We are falling with style. There is no flying going on here, right? There is so much that Tesla would be ashamed of in this civilization. We have got to turn this crap around. These people are believing in superstitious nonsense instead of, you know, actually getting to work and figuring out science. This is nonsense. Someone's gonna get hurt.
Huh. Anyway, let's go find Amber.
Fucking flight manual. Blasphemy is what I call it. Why is it just now asking me this? I'll deal with that later, but like, I wonder if that's tied to this quest, because I feel like you were supposed to do this quest some time ago. Wait, is she out here? What? A bit of a trip. Oh yeah, apparently if you do these daily quests, these things here, you get like free SQ shards or whatever. So I should probably do that at some point, but I can do those off stream because they're kind of boring, so I figure I'll just do that later. Because I do need to get as much free SQ as I can, because I don't play this game all the time, so... Speaking of which, I need to get my login. Because I do want to make sure when they rate up Jean or some other new person that I like a lot, that I can actually get them. I am very glad, though, that the pity system is easier to get. Honestly, it's going to take a while to figure out, like, how long will it take to hit the pity system? Because so much of, like, the SQ that you're gonna accumulate will be from, like, events and from, like, login rewards, like a weekly login reward, things like that, so... Not sure where the hell I'm supposed to go. I think I'm supposed to go up now. Speaking of, I would imagine a lot of people know this already, but I didn't know this until just a little while ago.
Hello, nice to meet you.
So, you can do these, like, test runs where you can play the characters, and they give you free stuff for doing it. Like, you just play the character and you get, 20 of these. So, that's kind of nice. So, I'm guessing they're limited, and these two aren't. I'm assuming is how this shindig works. I love doing this, by the way. You activate her shield and you blow up, explosive barrels and you don't take any damage. It's very satisfying. Like I'm using a fire guy in the rain, but reinforcements incoming. Wait, what? Apparently I'm doing a quest right now. I did not realize that. That is one tanky shield, man. Apparently that was a daily mission. Yeah, they announced some new characters too. I liked some of them, they're alright.
Great, you're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down? Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there. Ugh, the gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all. Don't tell Jean, though.
Really? Paimon thought there were some pretty cool stories in the gliding manual.
Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal Anemo slime takeoff. Apparently, if you pop an Anemo slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it.
No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly.
What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving.
Professional knight, by the way. Sounding more and more like the Paladins of Charlemagne every time I play this game.
How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual?
This is so embarrassing. It's because maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world.
Oh, God. She's been inspired by horse shit.
Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt. But anyway...
So I would pay money. I would pay a money to put Tesla in this game and have him be playable instead, and just Lightnoring everyone to death. It would be kind of amazing. This world is just asking for it, man.
Don't be nervous. Just glide like you're used to. Okay then. You just need to follow the marked route to the finish.
I like how that basically made you be too high, and you could have like so easily not, How does this have anything to do with being like a responsible glider, by the way? Like, that's not really what this is. This is more like... will you go down? Thank you. Like, what does speed have to do with anything? Like, you have to do this in a time limit, but... yeah, you gotta go fast, guys. That's how to be a responsible glider. Clearly, this is safe. Go as fast as you possibly can.
But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider in a storm. The next part of the exam
the part where you were handling the glider in a storm was literally on rails, and you held down the left mouse button to shoot the dragon. That really wasn't anything of note. That was probably the dumbest part of the game, to be honest.
Back to the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
Fucking everyone running all over the goddamn place. Yeah, people, like I said it was, but I've never seen any confirmation of that. And even if it is, I doubt it would be like new stages and shit. It would just be the ones we already had, which they kind of need to make better. Because there's a lot of things wrong with that game mode.
Hey, here, over here.
I'm standing
carry on with the exam.
right in front of you.
Same deal as before. Glide through the markers and get to the finish without stopping in the middle.
Is this how I earn my driver's license, driving super fast? Yeah, totally. By the way, we here at Green Incorporated are not responsible for any injuries that may incur from driving too quickly, and we are not giving any form of legal advice on this stream. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Why are we doing this again? What the fuck? I literally hit the thing to glide and it just didn't happen, so I'm not sure what we're supposed to do right here. What the fuck is going on? Well, we missed one, so G fucking G on that. I like how there's just magical shit propelling us up, which doesn't happen when you're normally gliding, which makes this very pointless. And then we killed her by accident.
Seems like you've got the hang of wind gliding now. Let's do the final stage.
Easy. You've flown this way before, Anne?
Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to get your very own gliding license. Just keep thinking about that license. Ready?
I'm not gonna lie, I would use the glider even if I didn't have a license, so I don't really care. And considering how bad this city's law enforcement is, I question their ability to stop me. They had like 80 guys guarding a flute or some shit, and that didn't pan out. How does this have anything to do with being a
traveler? You are required to land at once by the order
Oh,
of the Knights of
shut
Favonius.
up.
I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
Good name though.
What's going on?
Please, show me your gliding license.
It got eaten by Baron Bunny.
It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the Mondstadt Penal Code.
Now I'm gonna stick my sword down your throat.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
That's an interesting
Wait,
saying.
I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Raptor? Who's that?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started calling him Raptor.
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact and ambush him inside. But he escaped with the artifact.
Oh, somebody was able to bamboozle the knights and steal an artifact. I would have never guessed that, considering their absolutely stellar performance guarding a fucking musical instrument.
Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental magic. But he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail the markings left behind.
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me, which way did he go?
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale. But that was some time ago.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance. Once we've got this Raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off.
Oh my
But
god.
no need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean.
Oh, this city is ran by incompetence. I should probably do this one commission right here because it's literally 30 meters away. I feel like you probably just get that done real quick. At least I'm going to tell me to go do something on the other side of the planet. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, these are like really just nonsense fillers, so I don't really care what the story is here. You just clear out the monster camp, oh man.
This is Springvale. There must be some clues about Raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact he took.
Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues.
Now we get to pretend we're Batman.
Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
It looks like a broken tree branch.
Oh, Paimon knows. It's from...
A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wing glider.
I feel like you don't need your elemental sight for this at all.
Outriders have to be textile experts now? How do we know if this was left by strange bird or an animal slime?
Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an animal slime?
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear. It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Huh. Well, do you think he ran off ahead?
There's only one way to find out. Come on, we should keep following the markings.
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead.
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor? Quick, let's keep going. If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken.
Thank goodness. The Knights of Favonius have arrived. The Hilichurls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't believe it, but the Hilichurls attacked our carts. Luckily, I outran them.
Hilichurls? But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the Hilichurl camps around these parts.
It's a small camp not too far from the village. The route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer clear of it. But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp.
Now, who does that remind me of?
Oh, it really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought them out into the open. I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan gets here tomorrow.
Funny looking? In what way?
He was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and make sure he gets his license revoked.
Heavy object?
Artifact? I like how she
could well be our guy.
She carries around a bow, an exploding puppet thing, and ammo, and it's like it doesn't make any sense.
Which way he went?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the Hilichurls. I think he went that way.
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase. Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the Knights to mop up the rest of the Hilichurls as soon as possible.
Just casually murder some guys. Oh hey, it's like normal people.
Test subject. Freeze! Suffocate!
You probably should have used these character models when you were fighting those one guys in the dungeon.
Charles, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've gone, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for?
I wonder. Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure. But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor still has it on him.
Huh. Look where we are.
The elemental power on the artifact must have worn off. Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us down. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. After him! Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the elemental...
Oh, it's a dungeon. Cool. I've heard it's actually possible to fail like the co-op dungeons, like if people are bad, so I'm really looking forward to that. Recommended element is fire. Got that covered just fine. Oh my god, speaking of ads, Twitch is like planning on... Oh my god! Stop talking! Anyway, so Twitch is like planning on adding forced mid-rolls that like I will have no control over. And it's like you can be, and like different viewers will see them at different times. So you could be in the middle of something interesting and then get a mid-roll. And the only way the streamer can prevent this is if you run like preset ads. But first of all, that's dumb, and second of all, the ratio is like horrible. Like it's like 3 minutes of straight ads will buy you 30 minutes of no mid-rolls. Like that's insanity. Like I hate that so much. I wouldn't mind, like, I get it, Twitch has to make money, but they already make so much money for free. They take half of your sub money, right? Like if someone subs to me, they get half of it. So they're making plenty of money anyway. So, and like, I've never run ads on my stream, ever. I've only ever done it when it's like forced on you, right? So I don't want to randomly have mid-rolls, and I don't want to randomly have to run ads. Like, it just sucks. And like, the amount that you'd have to run ads to prevent random mid-rolls is so much. I hope they at least change that. It should be like if you run a minute of ads, it should buy you like an hour or 2 hours of no ads. Like, because at least you could be like, okay, I need to run to the restroom, so then you just run an ad or two while you're doing that, and then you don't. That wouldn't be so bad. But like, I'm not a fan. Like, I'm really not.
However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we
God, and they had a page, they sent this like, oh my god, this frustrated me so much. I wish I could remember exactly how they worded it. But they put out this thing for streamers, and like, they were trying to act like these mid-rolls are going to be good for their viewers, like for a better viewing experience. It was so stupid the way they worded it. They were like, you should start running ads now to get like your viewers used to it, and like to improve their viewing experience. It's just like it's just awful. I mean, it's, for fuck's sakes, like Twitch makes enough money. They don't need to, like, and it's dumb too because Twitch has more competition than ever now. Like YouTube streaming is huge. It's huge, right? They need to make their user experience as good as possible. This is the last fucking time, like, because people will leave. Like people don't care about the platform, right? So if they have like this horrible viewing experience, people will just go to YouTube.
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take.
I know, right? Because if you sub to somebody, oh my god, I just hate it. Like it's because first off, I've seen some people be like, oh, but the streamers will make more money. I don't really think so because less people will use the platform. And I don't need more money. I'm not trying to act benevolent here. It's just I don't need more money. I'm fine, right? I'm not some greedy asshole. You know, I live in a, you know, I don't want a fancy car. I don't want a fancy watch. I don't care about those things at all. So like, I would rather my stream just not have ads all over it. But yeah, it looks like that's what's going to happen. There's been a lot of backlash to it, so I hope it at least gets better where, like, you know, you only have to run like a minute of ads to prevent mid-rolls or something, but I don't know, we'll see.
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one fell swoop.
Yeah, and as far as I'm aware, it still affects people that sub, but you want people that aren't subs to have a good experience anyway, right? You
still had one stage to go in your exam, right?
Yeah, but what's that got to do with anything?
How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding exam?
Can you imagine if you were like a cop in training and then there was like an act of robbery going on and your instructor's like, well, we'll just make, you know, this crime scene, you know, this situation your final exam, you know, and it's like that just, who trained these people? This city is doomed. This city is doomed.
Are you sure that's how the exam is supposed to go?
It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero of Mondstadt herself. So, what do you say? Woohoo! Good answer! Prepare for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours.
I really wish I could have gotten D-Luke on my regular account that I was playing, so I would have the male character. I said though, I do think the female voice actress is better, but the male's clothing is a million times better. Like, we look fucking stupid, but I can't play my other characters in here. Oh my god, I'm not happy now. This is like the first time I've like had to play this character. It feels bad. Am I supposed to be gliding? Because, there we go. Also, I did not read that tutorial there because I didn't realize they were going to make us do this. Can I kill these guys? Is that a thing? Can I land on them? Game. Well, I can't drop or anything. Okay, I don't know. Oh, it's E instead of the normal button. I don't know why, but like dropping explosive fruits on these guys. I don't know what the deal is here. Well, to be fair, it's not really about armor protection because ain't nobody in this game wearing armor that's very practical. Like, the guy is not wearing useful armor at all. And in fantasy games like this, I don't care if, you know, people, what they're wearing is just for style. That goes for the men and the women, and that's fine. I don't care. But it's just a subjective thing. I just don't like what this looks like. It just looks weird. Oh my god, this character though, in Japanese version, not a fan. Like the grunt sounds and stuff are like just, it's not great. Not a fan. I do like that. I already forgot his name. The eye patch guy. I think he's way better in Japanese though. I don't see why we can't just glide past these guys. Like, who cares?
Nice! You breezed through it. You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine.
I like how it took so long for that door to open. I lost my air. Not sure why they'd have random carrots and barrels out here, but I'm guessing I have to shoot something with her. Why would blowing up a guy on a floating platform result in a gate opening? I don't really understand that. So I keep picking up spears, which makes me think there are spear users in this game, which is nice, because I really like spears. Although I have this sneaking suspicion all the spear users are going to be characters that I don't like, but we shall see. I want that lightning chick that has a counterattack mechanic. Because first off, she looks older than 15, and also counterattack mechanics are generally fun, so... Breakable wall, okay. It's new. Am I supposed to have lightning for this? I feel like I'm supposed to have lightning for this. Am I allowed to switch? No. I guess we can just shoot it. I guess that was just electrifying the water. I do hope that the late game dungeons and stuff are like hard. The hell? Okay. They basically just want. Oh my god! They basically just want you to play her in this dungeon. Where did the water drain? That's a good question.
Steady as stone. I'll catch up.
I swear, she's like the maid chick is like thirsty to help people. It's the way she acts. So I feel like they should buff her, this thing. Like, it's just, it's okay, but it compared to a lot of other people's abilities, it's not strong enough. Like, the explosion just needs to do way more damage, because it takes a while to blow up and everything. I think the main point of it is the taunt, but it's not that useful. It's not yet. I don't know, maybe late game when there's harder stuff might be helpful. Oh. And you can't climb that wall. Well. We're supposed to jump on these? I'm not really sure what they want us to do here. Probably that.
Steady as stone.
Hey, Marps. But yeah, I definitely need a good lightning person to work with him because you can get a lot of damage if you can combo. I need somebody, like, we got Lisa, but I don't really want to use her if I can help it. And I think the only effect, I may be wrong, but I think the only effect she has that is like lingering lightning, so you could like, you know, actually get... This is not something I think they wanted you to see. I don't think they planned on you coming over here. This is not right. Anyway, I don't think she has lingering lightning effects for you to like combine with his fire effects other than her ult, right? So it'd be nice to get somebody that has like... What the fuck is what? Well, this is not buggy at all. Well, I guess there is a way to get on these things as a melee character. I don't think they intended this, but neat. Do you think the game will be as good as Breath of the Wild? I mean, it probably has more longevity just because they'll add new content, and it really just depends on like what you like. Because there's you know, different focuses on all the different things, so it just depends really. So far though, I feel like the combat just, I wish it would make it harder. That would be the big thing to make me like this game a lot more.
It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere.
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh? Who brought the little girl?
You must be Raptor. You can't escape.
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it over here.
Oh, it is pretty high. And quite far.
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't worry, I promise that once the Grandmaster gets here, I'll surrender immediately.
Hey, watch
sounds
it.
kind of
You're
dumb.
talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider. You'll be sorry when I arrest you. You're right. Ugh, he's right there in front of us. If only we could glide across.
I mean, you could like shoot him.
So how did he get across?
Yeah, that was not great voice acting. That was not so good.
If it's too far to glide, it's definitely too far for anything like that.
There's also no sign of an anchor point.
Bye-bye, kiddo.
Oh no, he's getting away!
Ugh, we can't have.
By the way, Ember
longer.
could like shoot
The only
him.
way to
Like her
win.
bow has the range to do that.
Don't worry, I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember? If Raptor can do it, I can do it too.
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glider.
Why are we talking so much? This is stupid.
Remember that book I lent? The
I don't care.
Witness. Raptor says
Wait!
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully, the wind says I will make it.
Oh,
and
God.
that's good enough for me.
This is how you die in real life, by the way. Why didn't you just shoot him with the bow? Look at this. Look at this. No first try. Literally first try. Like, what are you idiots doing? Like, this is how you, Jesus. Look how far that goes. Look at that. Ugh. Are they literally going to force you to take a leap of faith? Because that's stupid, by the way. Don't do this at home, kids.
Amber, no! You're gonna fall! You're gonna fall! It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
This is the dumbest...
You're crazy, must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those
You
who
all
have
stop
courage. Now sit.
talking. God, I actively dislike this story because they're literally acting like leaps of faith are a good idea when they're objectively not. Like, we did not know about the wind current. We literally just jumped off like an idiot and we got lucky. That's what we call plot armor, by the way. Like, that's stupid. It's like, oh, it's like the story.
Like a good little boy.
Oh, would we get to fight him? That would be nice. She is so tanky, dude.
Here's something special.
Freeze!
Done.
Freeze!
I'm surprised he let you fight this guy.
Just you watch.
There's the wrong test subject.
Temporary.
All right, I got him. I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way, past us.
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that we would just give up and leave. Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled.
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said,
We literally
once
did
you
nothing.
eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth.
That is not how that works! That is not how that works! Oh my god, that was the stupid... Oh my god, yep, that's good justification for jumping off of a cliff!
At the end of the day,
By the way, that
life
species
is
of bird
7
all
parts
went
technique,
extinct.
3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage.
What you did now looked more like 99 parts courage.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end,
This is
there
just
was
plot
nothing
armor.
to be afraid of, and I passed no problem. I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What do you mean exam since then?
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all, no glide zone this, no landing zone that. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15 times altogether, but I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from Acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
I'll head off first because I need to escort Raptor back to the city. Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral. I'll issue your gliding license there.
I regret doing this side
She
quest.
just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the outrider.
It
When
did
this
give
is all
me
done
5
and
of those
dusted,
piece of shit
let's head
things,
to the
but you know.
cathedral in Mondstadt. Getting
Now I
this
just need
gliding
another like
license
1,555 and you can do a 10 summon. Although they literally mailed everyone today like 160, so that was nice. I'll be interested to see by the time they do like a rate up I care about. I might as well do this. It's right here. I'll be interested to see how much I have saved up. Like a week hasn't even gone by, so we don't know like how much they give out per week in terms of like login rewards and stuff. And then you have events and bullshit. So it'll be interesting to see what the ratio's like. I feel like it's going to be bad because the cast is so small. Like, there's like 20 some odd characters right now, and you know, yeah, they'll add a few here and there, but I like a few characters in this, thankfully. I like the eye patch chick, although I haven't seen her in the story yet. Diluc's fine, and Jean's fine. And the eye patch guy grew on me some. I don't like his story was pretty funny. Like he's literally just like bullshitting you the entire time. They just showed off a few new characters too that they're gonna add soon. Some of those were alright. They need more variety though, and it doesn't even make sense because this game has gotten a lot of good PR. Basically, they've gotten kind of lucky like that. Like it just kind of caught on. Like it was one of the more played games on Twitch for quite a while there. So they got a lot of like interest and stuff, but like okay. Some people don't mind the characters, and that's fine, right? That's fine. But there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, they don't really have a lot of characters on my alley. I've been seeing so many people say that, right? There's just no reason not to branch out their variety. And again, it's not like the game has any justification for it. The game is not like, oh yeah, only teenagers can blah, blah, blah. There's none of that, right? So they really need to, I'm gonna grab this teleport point while I'm here. But yeah, they really need to just like add more stuff. Yeah, I do like Diluc, but still, I want some like, older people still, like, Jesus. Give me some beards, man. Can we finally get a game that adds like a classical wizard, with the beard and stuff? Like, FGO doesn't have one, fucking Epic 7 doesn't have one. But yeah, I'm surprised at how little variety there is in like their art direction for their characters. It's just strange. Also, I should probably do this while I'm here because it's so close. I want to fight. Is anyone in chat from Kairo's stream? Because I want to fight that fucking cube he fought, but I don't know where it is. I need to do that. Surprised I haven't run into it yet, but it has not happened. It's in the stone circle. Was it that? Oh, there's one right there too, and maybe not that. And there's one there. I wonder if all of those have bosses. I didn't really look at those. Like, because I didn't really go up there because my red line used to like be in there, and so I only like explored everything but like that spot right there. There's plenty of things I like about this game, though. Like, the way you get hero XP, like for Embers instead, is way more fun than what you could do in FGO, which that's nice. Like, there's a lot of things I like about it, but there are definitely things I don't like about it. And the biggest thing is just the combat and then the lack of variety in the character designs. Like, that's definitely the two big hits for me. It is good for just relaxing, though. Like, if you just want to, like, play some shit, it's kind of nice. There is a orb thingy around here somewhere. I seriously want a lightning person though, because that would let me do a lot of like nice combos with him. Like none of my characters have good combos with elements right now. So there's not even that much point in me switching characters right now, aside from like specific situations. Like having someone to use lightning to get like overcharged, where the hell it's called, would be really nice. The fuck? So it's like above me, I think. Wait, is that it? Nope. I guess it could be below me, but oh, there it is. That's a rather easy spot to get to, I'd say. Some of these are kind of tricky, and then some of them are just like really obvious. Yeah, that rock formation is kind of weird. Oh, there's one right there. I think I need like 4 or something to get a stam upgrade. Missed!
Leave it all to me.
I feel like I should be killing this guy first.
Someone needs assistance. Leave it all to me.
Wait, why am I on a tree all of a sudden? What the fuck? Yeah, her shield is so good, dude. You can just face tank. It gets so broken. Guess I was not supposed to kill that. I have no idea, Gabe. He's definitely not rated up. I don't know if he's in the game yet or not. I know there's like 2 males they just showed off that aren't in the game yet. Okay, let's see. Well, this quest does give a decent amount of SQ, so at least there's that. I don't even know how much I have, but I know I'm gonna need a lot. He's in the game, but only in the story banner. Feels bad. I wonder how often they'll do rate-ups for characters that are like default ones. Or if they ever do. I wonder if they never rate up like stuff like Diluc and Jean and stuff, because that would suck. Because Story Banner doesn't even have a pity system, does it? Although I wonder if it gives you a 5-star every so many summons. I would imagine it at least does that, because dear god, that would be so bullshit. I'm just so fucking lucky I got him in the tutorial summon, dude, because otherwise I wouldn't have anyone I really like for a while. It's kind of dramatic for a legal license, isn't it?
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. You're officially legal now. Yay!
I would have worded that differently.
I'm not surprised though. You are a natural after all. Oh, and I'll sign you up for the next Wind Gliding Championship. I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own, gliding around.
Story still has pity, but you can get a 5-star weapon? Oh god, that sounds awful. Diluc starter accounts are at $80 on eBay. Guys, I could have made $80. I could have made $80.
Oh, well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy, liberating, and above all, law-abiding gliding experience.
Yeah, we talked to her the other day.
Make sure you obey the rules.
She was suspect.
Whatever you do, don't get your license revoked.
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit rich coming from Amber.
I actually think if they made Victoria playable, people would roll. What's the most expensive starter account? I wonder, like, which character goes for the most? I'd imagine D-Luke and Jean, and maybe the limited guy, just because I think he's OP. And he's limited. I guess there's that too. But I ain't gonna bother with any of that. I didn't even know there was a cat girl. Yeah, I just wish I didn't have to use my main email, because at some point, you know, I'll probably disconnect or something and it'll show off my email. Again, it doesn't matter that much, just like, you know, I need to make a secondary email anyway that I don't use for these kinds of things, but I don't like that this game shows off your email. Like, I really don't. I don't, why? What's the need of that? And these sins are like 2 letters, but like, literally anyone that sees my email address will know what it is. The 2 letters that are censored just won't matter. It won't help at all.
Ad Astra Abyssa.
Gotta do Lisa's side quest to get co-op? Free stuff? I don't know what this is. Okay, so I'm 15. Okay. Oh, cool. They give you some of these at least. That's nice. Main character Ascension Mat. I see.
Ad Astra.
I probably should have to ascend them because they're the main character. I have like no use for him, so I always send him out on the away missions. Log off out of stream and log in with your username instead, so that you'll be censored. Wait, what? What I'll just do is if I disconnect, I'll just, you know, turn off my screen for a minute. I don't even know for sure if you disconnect it goes back to that menu, but it probably does. Yeah, I'm not endorsing buying accounts. I was just curious, you know, it's obviously against terms of service. That is weird if they ban rerolling, though. I don't even know how you would enforce that. I don't really think there's anything wrong with rerolling because it's literally, first of all, you can't, it's not, no country would make that a law. That's terms of service, not a law, right? Like, I don't see how you can tell somebody you can't keep restarting a game, like, if they want to. That honestly just sounds petty and stupid. Like, they're like, oh, we'll lose money on that. But you generally don't lose money because of re-rolling. I don't even know why companies don't understand this. And some companies do get this because they make re-rolling very easy, or they just allow you to pick like a free 5-star when you start. Because people being invested in the game makes them more willing to play it. Like, I just got lucky as fuck and I just happened to get D-Luke on my account, right? Like, but that made me way more willing to play the game because of a character I actually liked. Like, having at least one character you like is really important. I think it's absolutely insane trying to ban people for re-rolling, and I have no idea how you would even enforce that, because it's not like re-rolling is not a technical term. Like, it's not. Like, what's re-rolling? You're making an account. How dare you? Right? Like, you can't ban people for making an account. Right? So there's no way you can really technically enforce it. Right? Like, you're gonna, whatever criteria you come up with is gonna be really bullshit and, like, impossible to, like, you know, draw a line. Like, it makes no sense. I think FGO should let you pick a starter. I think that would be way smarter. Alright, I want to check out this. I want to see if that's the thing. Like, a lot of gacha games have actually made it so rerolling is either unnecessary or incredibly easy. Like, Epic 7 does the, you know, the 30 starting summons that you get to pick from, right? They literally did that so people don't have to reroll a million fucking times. Because people are gonna do it. People are gonna do it. Like, it's just, that's all there is to it. So you might as well not be a twat about it. And it's good for your game if people can, you know, get invested, right? It makes no sense. And again, there's literally no way to enforce it. Like, you can never enforce something like that. Because you literally can't make it against your terms of service to create an account, right? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, it's not up to a company to decide like how serious somebody is about a specific account, right? That doesn't make any sense. You know, I'm happy to not re-roll because I just can't be bothered, but if someone else wants to put in that kind of effort, I don't care. Like, if that's what gets them to play, good for them, right? Otherwise, they're probably just not going to play the game. Oh my god, that's it. This guy's like, on his stream was like 35 or something, so... Okay, yeah, 36. Actually, I don't think this is the one he fought. I don't know. I think he fought a different one. Oh my god, my damage is so pathetic. Probably should have brought a ranged character, just because, you can actually hit him more times, that way. I kind of know this guy's moveset, because this is like the one thing I saw Cairo do. Although it's not,
Someone needs assistance.
It's basically anytime he does anything, run the fuck away. That's kind of how it boils down to. But I don't have a ranged character, so I'm gonna be kind of greedy and try to kill it faster. If you have a ranged character, you can hit him a lot more, but... Yeah, this guy's so much higher level than me. Yes, look, this attack has no sound effects. It's so bad. I can see you can get those orbs. Wonder if that does you any good.
Leave it all to me.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something with these orbs. Oh god. Oh yeah, I remember that. Well! Honestly, from what I saw of Cairo doing this, and from just when I'm doing it right now, I really don't like this boss because it's really boring. Like, it's not even hard, it's patience. It's just... But sometimes because I'm so low level, but it's just stay really far away from him for a really long time, often, right? Like, it's not that engaging.
Time to clean up.
Like, it's not a matter of, oh man, you gotta be skillful and dodge wisely. It's more like you gotta be patient and stay the fuck away from him all the time. But that's mainly because, we both did it at such a low level that, it's like that, but still. I wonder if you shoot those with the ranged character if, that gets rid of them.
I'll catch up.
That's literally hitting me when it's not hitting me. I'm pretty sure it's how my guy died.
I'll catch up.
Yeah, I think you can get rid of those somehow, because he uses them for those big attacks. Like, if you were... What the fuck? If you were, like, the appropriate level for this, it wouldn't be too bad. But even then it's not gonna be fun, because it's gonna be kind of easy. Like... It makes me a bit worried for, bosses later.
But they still need me.
I'm being too greedy. Oh my god, will you... What the fuck? Get this off my screen, Jesus. Actually, I probably shouldn't even use this character.
Oh, so sorry.
I probably won't bother with this though, because it's just gonna take so long. Cause like when he's doing this, you need to just stay so far away. It's like, yeah, this is fun. Like, that's something I'm really feel fearful of in this game, is I feel like the reaction to every single attack I've ever seen is exactly the same, which is just run away from it. Like, there's just no nuance to the defensive gameplay at all.
What's the hurry?
I know that there's a character that has a counterattack system, and I'm interested to see if that is fun. Thankfully, she's a 4-star too. There's some things I want to test though, and you can't really test them until you're higher level. Like with this guy, because he does so much damage, you can't really do risky things. But I want to see if you could like iframe through the explosion, like with the dodge. I doubt you can. I don't think this game has iframes. But if you could do stuff like that, that would be really fun. Because you time like your dodges with the pulse, and you could get in more damage that way. That would be pretty fun. Because the problem with the dodge is it's not really a dodge, it's just sprinting, right? It just kind of it initiates sprinting. And yeah, you get a burst of speed so you get out of the way of things, but if it had iframes on it and it was like an actual dodge, I think that would, you know, give them a lot more options with how to make enemies interesting. I really dislike how like that goes way past its like hitbox. Well, not like way past, but it blatantly goes past the hitbox.
Freeze!
Like, even this attack, the smart thing to do is just run the fuck away, and like, don't even be near any of it. Like, it's just not fun. I do want to know though if you like climb into these things and glide in them or something, if you can like limit the amount of orbs he has. That's kind of neat. Oh my god. Like, you die here because you get impatient because you're bored. Like, that's not good gameplay. You can hurt him then when he does stuff like this if you have a ranged character though, which definitely speeds it up, but... Oh, that wasn't worth the damage at all. But again, that's just being impatient because I'm bored. I love how that blatantly does not hit you, but fried eggs brings your guy back. That's so strange. Oh my god, this is so boring, holy shit. Oh my god. Like, if you attack him there, I think... I actually think you can attack him there. But, he's got that one where, like, Pulse is after. Look how fun this is! Yeah, I guess you can go in and hit him there. Yeah, that's the one where you can't. Well, you can, but you'll get hit. And that one you just have a really small window. Oh, that's the thing. Just kind of cheating, because I saw this on Kairo's stream, so I saw that you're supposed to get the orbs when he does that. Oh my god. Yay! God damn it. I don't really want to do that again, because it's just so fucking boring. Like, literally, you just die because you're bored of standing outside of his thing and running in and out. Like, it's so good. That does not give me hope for this game. Like, that would be more fun if you could be more risky and you could, like, take risks and try to see if you could, like, you know, weave in and out and, like, try to get more, sneak more damage in. So some of that's just because you're low level, but, like, it's just not a good boss. Like, you literally react to everything in the exact same way. Like, it's just run away all the time. Like, I'm just worried that the other bosses are going to be the same thing, where it's like, it doesn't, like, there's no nuance to what you're doing. It's just like a stat wall and you run away a lot. Yeah, you can shoot him some with, there's some attacks where you can shoot with like a bow and stuff. I know it's just one boss. What is that supposed to mean? The thing is, I don't see how they can make a harder boss in this game, because they don't have any defensive mechanics that are interesting. Your only mechanic is running away. Like, and as far as I'm aware, I'm not sure, but I don't think the dodge has iframes on it. Like, I can't really test it on this guy because he does so much damage that if I mess up, I would just... He doesn't get his health back. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm guessing he regenerated some life while I was away, but the fuck? Like, you know, true, I will say there are definitely aspects of this boss that are probably going to be way boringer than other bosses. Like, I'd imagine most bosses aren't going to have this whole thing where you can't damage them. You know, like right now I can't damage him. It's not possible, right? That's a big part of the problem in this fight. Is just so much not doing anything, right? Like that. Other bosses probably aren't like that, but I still don't see how they're going to make like interesting interactions with the boss. Like I don't see how they're going to do that. I don't get why he made those. He didn't put the orbs out. But the dodge may have iframes, I don't know. I need to, like, mess with that. I don't really get how I didn't pick up that one orb, but, because, like, if you could iframe through that, it might be kind of fun, right? But otherwise, you're literally just sitting here waiting, right? Which is just crap. probably wasn't worth the risk there. And I imagine if you're like the right level as this guy, that you probably kill him pretty quick. So like the whole point is dodge around and then you like, you know, really fuck him up. But it's still not that fun. I mean, we'll see. You know, I'll you know, as fight other bosses, if something impresses me, I'm great. Almost walked into that. The fuck? I like can't grab these because it's making me go up. The fuck? I couldn't grab those because like when I get near them it would push me up. Oh my fucking god. Because it just spawns those at random and it spawned them in the thing, so like I couldn't pick them up. That's so dumb. This is so fucking boring. Oh my god, that didn't hit him because the startup was so slow. Probably should only do it then like as soon as he's vulnerable. See, I think a big part of why they didn't put more defensive stuff in the game is because they wanted it to be on mobile. But the thing is, you could at least do like, it'd be easy on mobile to have a block and like just give the dodge an iframe. Like that wouldn't be hard to do. And that alone gives you a lot of possibilities for interesting gameplay stuff. That not having a sound effect is just awful, by the way. Lol, he just did that immediately. That's great. I should have tested iframes there. Oh my god, I'm so fucking bored. She's not the best pick for this because she's not a very good damage dealer. That does do quite a bit of damage. That's like the only nuance I can think of. He has those two attacks that look pretty similar when he bursts apart, and one you can go right in, and the other one he's like doing a vacuum thing and you have to wait. That's like the only thing I can think of in this fight that's interesting. And it's not that interesting. And the heal thing's okay, like how you have to stop the heal, but like that was so wonky that like, you know, I just couldn't pick up those ones because of where they spawned. Like, that's a good idea though. I don't mind like the idea behind that. Oh, I didn't realize these were here.
Freeze!
Should have ulted there. Might have killed him. I didn't know if I had time to get it off or not. But I did. Oh my god. See, this time they just look how easy that was. They just spawned in better spots and that was nothing, right? The other ones literally spawned where like if I tried to pick them up I would jump in the air, right? So I couldn't fucking get them. Like it's stupid.
I missed a spot.
Should ult it there. If this fuck could die, I would be very happy. Oh, he did one. That was so boring. That was so fucking boring. Like, that doesn't feel, like, good at all. That's just like, oh my god, it's just one of these stupid plant things. It's just one of these stupid fucking plant things. Are you fucking kidding me? That is so dumb. I mean, at least it dropped some loot too, but that is so stupid. God, that is stupid. That was so unsatisfying. That was just such long, boring nonsense. Also, I haven't checked my loot in so long. I feel like I probably have a lot of nonsense that I could be using. You have to farm them later? Oh god. Later it's probably not that big of a deal though, because the main thing is like your damage is just so low and you take so much damage you can't be risky at all. I can see later not... I doubt that boss would be fun, but I don't think it'd be that bad. That really was not mechanically well made though. Like that was really dull. But I don't know how. I think it'd be hard to make a really engaging boss. But there's no block, and there might be iframes, but I don't think there are iframes. But we'll see. By the way, this thing is named the Debate Club. I fucking love that because you're basically winning the debate by clubbing them. I think that's like amazing. There's a lot of like really silly stuff like that in this game that I actually really like. They don't really have a better thing for him. Yeah, they have a pretty good sense of humor, honestly. Okay, what I have is giving me 7% attack, no substat. This will give more if I upgrade it. Is there anything else you can do with items other than use them to level up other items? Like, is there like, cause a lot of games have like disenchanting or whatever and you get like other things out of them. It doesn't really, I don't mind if the only thing you can use them for is for just upgrading your gear, but I was just wondering if there's anything. Yeah, I want a lightning person so I can, like, just get huge damage out of him. Refining if you have multiple of the same. Oh yeah, I saw that. I forgot about that. You've definitely had multiple of the same of a few things. Oh. This thing is not particularly amazing, but I'll do more of this stuff off stream. I figure all the boring inventory management stuff you can do then. Oh yeah, they definitely matter. Like, they add up. Pretty normal for these kinds of things, though. So I'm guessing that the one over here is just like a cube of a different element right here. But I'll wait until I'm higher because that was so fucking boring. Oh my god. Like, you literally die because you're bored and you don't want to wait around. Like, that's not great. Alright. Go back to the main story. I haven't done that in a while. Wait, that's not... I don't think that's the main story. Maybe it is. I thought we had one to, like, do something over here. Like here, I thought.
I didn't know you were such a slacker.
That's the one. The different cubes have different mechanics. Well, that's good to know. Are they not all like that? Because that was awful. I'm pretty sure you can customize your character. I just took a bunch of fall damage. I did not realize that was a thing. That's weird. We've fallen from such high heights and not taken damage before, but I guess there is a limit. I've heard people say you can change your element, but I don't think you can do that at this point. Because, you know, I'm still, like, really early in the game, so... That just hasn't happened yet. You know, this is how gacha games are sometimes. You know, I feel like, though, like, you do have moments like this when you play gacha games, right? But I think people prefer it, to be honest. I think a lot of people, like a lot of regular single-player games, they would rather have weird shit like this that doesn't make sense, but be able to play as, like, bad guys, and... Especially, like, after you beat the game. Like, I've always thought Tales of games should let you play the bad guys when you win, because they wouldn't even need that much work to make them playable. So, like... Why not?
Let's put our crystals together. Oh.
Not in front of the kids.
The color of these crystals looks muddy. Dvalin, you're going through so much pain. Let's start purifying these crystals first.
It is hard to believe such a thing is possible until you've seen it with your own eyes.
I like how there's like the two people in the back that are just not caring.
Interesting. It's like filtering wine. The process is refreshing.
I think we should have enough tears now. So next we use the crystals on the Holy Lyre like last time.
I don't know why they make you like do that. Like it could just happen in the story, you know. It's not gameplay.
It seems completely different from before.
Actually, it's exactly the same except it changed colors. That's not... I wouldn't really say that's completely different.
The Lyre's animal power seems fully
It's like when a
restored.
video game, you know, has a boss and then later they reuse that boss, but they change the color. It's like, it's completely different!
It's all thanks to you.
Now, where should we summon Storm Terror? It must be away from the city, else there will be casualties should we fail. Perhaps here at the winery?
If the winery was destroyed, it's not something I couldn't eventually fix. But I'd still rather not go through the hassle.
Also, what about the employees here? Like, when they die? Are they disposable now? What?
The wind that blows at sea or in high places should be able to carry a bard's words far away. It's never going to work if the air is too dry or suffocating.
Paimon understands. Sea or high places, right? Then the best location to play the lyre would be...
Like how there's literally no difference. I'm gonna say a cliff because then if we fall off, it'll not be more dramatic.
Starfell Lake. There are mountains south of the beach.
Oh, you mean that beach we were on when you told Paimon about your sister?
Why did she say sister, but the text says brother?
If you head to where the cliff juts out, that place is known as Star Snatch Cliff.
It's I swear, it's because the game knows.
What do you think, Bard? Meets the requirements, no?
Let me think. Star Snatch Cliff. All right, let's do it there.
Very well. Then let's meet at Star Snatch Cliff when we're ready. Please don't be late.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry. I didn't mean to...
Dude, I need something to wake me up. I got so bored from that, I'm like yawning and shit. Like this.
It can't be.
So did they just not care if we killed these two people by summoning the dragon here? I don't understand. Guess here's fine. So, do you have to fight like a fire boss for fire ascension mats? And you have to fight the wind one for wind ascension mats? Is that how that works? Well, I hope the fire boss is nice, because my favorite character is a fire character. Did she break these? Doesn't really seem like it. I guess fire does it because of the whole fire lightning synergy. Why does someone always have to say something in chat? Like, why? Like, one, I already figured it out, and like, it's every time, dude. Arjuna, you have a one-track mind, I'm just saying.
Everyone is finally here.
What a view!
Lovely for a fated reunion, isn't it?
Like, I know I say this every stream, but it's like, if I want chat to spoil something, I will ask chat to do so, right? Like, Jesus.
Well, we must be prepared for a fight.
Regardless of the outcome, things finally seem
Some things are important.
for the better. Mondstadt has really been going through so much recently.
Huh. In the end, the solution to our problem was as simple as a traveler in a song. I suppose the Knights of...
Like, I'm legitimately curious. It's not like it's wrong to disagree with me here, but like, am I the only one that likes figuring shit out? Like, yeah, sometimes there's things that you don't like, okay, this is stupid, I don't want to figure this out, or whatever. Like, that happens to everybody, I think, right? But like, a very enjoyable part about video games for me is like, you don't know how to do something, and then eventually you figure it out, right? Like, am I crazy? Because that's like a huge part of what I enjoy in video games. And like, does no one else feel this way? I don't know.
Oh, we get it, Master Diluc. Everyone, please step aside.
I mean, everything in a video game is important, right? Like the whole point of something like that is, I think a lot of people probably run into those things and don't know how to break them, because the typical things you do to break them don't work, right? And then at some point you're gonna figure it out, and you're gonna have an awe moment. Like, the reason I figured that out was because through playing the game, I've seen the way that fire interacts with lightning, right? So I'm like, that's worth trying. Fire, it might work, right? And then it's satisfying that you figured it out, right? But when people always spoil those things, you don't get to do that. And it's like, the easy way to figure it out, it goes for everything. Like, when you're playing your own game, right? You're not constantly hoping people are saying shit over your shoulder. You know, say, oh no, this thing's that's that. Like, you don't have that. And of course not. Like, nobody wants that. And like, and that's what's nice when you're like playing on your own, is because if you do like, I can't figure this out and it's annoying, then you look it up or something, right? You have the choice. You don't have someone blurt it out to you. I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm just rambling because that's what I do. It's not like you didn't bomb an orphanage, right? It's not important.
What has been done?
This guy can talk.
Then why do I see sadness in your eyes?
What is that? That has nothing to do.
So you're yearning for this song.
Like, what he just said has nothing to do with if someone is sad or not. There's not a connection there. Also wrecked. I actually said Barbatos instead of whatever the fuck they normally say.
You were planning this all along, happy slave. The time has come for the dragon to serve its
This reminds me of, I don't remember his name, but there was like the guy in Dragon Ball Z with Boo, right?
Venti.
It was like a little ship.
Please, be careful.
You've known my true
Evil Donald
identity
Duck,
for
yeah.
some time now.
Bobbity, yeah. Oh yeah, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo. That was literally their names.
Though, I thank you for continuing to use the name Venti.
How's the Holy Lyre? Can it still be played, or does it need to be repaired?
Unfortunately, I think it's beyond repair.
You're right. If we don't fight the evil at its source, then we can't save Dvalin at all.
In which case, I shall call upon Outrider Amber to track it down.
No need.
I agree. No need. None of that.
Why is that?
I really have to stress this, right? Like, you know, I'm over here ranting about like spoilers and shit, but it literally doesn't matter. Like, don't feel bad. Like, I'm literally just explaining like my viewpoint, right? And I talk like a maniac, right? So that's nobody should like feel bad. It's not. It's literally not important.
In one of the Four Winds temples.
What? When?
If you want to track those
Wait,
monsters, then I'll seek answers.
Today, I stand by what I just said for today, but there are some people out there that should feel bad. Like, some people are like intentionally trying to spoil things and are, you know, like ignoring, you know, stream titles and shit like that. That's different.
Diluc. Though he dislikes the Knights of Favonius, he protects Mondstadt in his own way.
Oh? Why does our little Paimon sound so doting all of a sudden?
Wait for my word. I'll be sure to let the Abyss Order know that their blatant disregard for Mondstadt will not go unpunished.
Oh, hey. It's the one we're supposed to be playing. I'm so convinced they're not going to allow you to get both.
Your humble servant returns.
Did we get, like, possessed?
Your homeland returns to this world. We shall revel in its glory.
Like, are they being possessed by, like, the god or something? Or are they just nuts? I'm assuming they got fucked up by the god thing, because, like, you know, you got, like, turned into a rare prism or whatever. I don't know why they just randomly told us that. That was, like, information we've known for a while. Okay, what are we doing now? Gotta be adventurer rank 18. Oh god, Lisa's side story. Someone said we needed to do that to get co-op, so I guess we're gonna do that. Time for some good old-fashioned brother killing. Yeah, I feel like they're not gonna let you unlock the other sibling, which sucks, because that would have been nice. I could fix my mishap, but my sister, that is what they said. I wonder if they only recorded the one line and they just were like, fuck it. Game, you wanna open the door? Wait, is she in there? I guess she is a librarian. I wish Lisa wasn't a, I wish she didn't give off such strong pedo vibes. Makes me really not like her. Stop! You say goodbye. It's just like, fuck you. Do I need to be here at a certain time of day? I don't even know. Oh.
If you're borrowing a book, please register it in the log.
The restricted section is currently not lending any books. Oh, it's you, little cutie. It's so good to see you. More refreshing than a strong cup of tea in the afternoon.
You know what I'm talking about?
Clearly you're meant to be working, but you don't seem to have your heart in it at all.
I mean, other than Jean, who really works that earnestly anyway?
Wow! This is what I'm talking about. See, this city is fucking doomed. All of these quote-unquote knights, I cannot put enough air quotes around that, are just... I mean, they're awful. They don't even want to do their jobs, apparently.
So, did you have something you needed? Or did you just come to see me? Nothing specific? You must just be here to see me then.
Nope!
Okay, I won't tease you any further.
Give me co-op!
So, Miss Librarian, got any books to recommend?
Recommended books. Sadly, everything I'd personally recommend is all in the restricted section, which we're not currently lending out.
What's with your ominous tone?
Oh, right. Would you be interested in checking out the Teyvat travel guide?
No.
I think it would be quite helpful for you as travelers here.
Not really. We have an in-game map and you basically just go to all the points of interest. It's pretty easy, actually.
Ooh, sounds like it could be helpful.
No.
Do you think we could take a peek?
No.
I suppose I can try to find you a copy from the list.
No.
Isn't this Lisa's job? What does she mean, I suppose?
Oh dear. That's unfortunate. Our copy is currently being borrowed. That said, it is now overdue.
At least she has a good hat. I mean, you know, you got to recognize the classical hat.
Think of it, quite a few of our books are now overdue. I really wish people would just return their books on time.
Whoa, is Paimon imagining things, or does the air in here suddenly feel a lot more electrified?
Such a pain. I'm going out to bring those unreturned books back. If you'd rather get your hands on that copy of the Teyvat travel guide sooner, you'd better come with me.
Honestly, I don't care about the book.
Lisa seems really scary right now. Paimon thinks it would be best if you answer her.
You really are such a considerate cutie. Let's see. First, we can go to the souvenir shop. It's called With Wind Comes Glory. So let's meet there shortly.
So I kind of wish I hadn't already stole all the books from this place, because I feel like now would be such a good time to steal all the books in this place, right? Like, maximum disrespect if you just start grabbing books off the shelf. And that was the last time the MC was seen. Well... Also, most libraries actually like when people keep books too long because they make a lot of their money from late fees. Although the librarians don't necessarily care about that. It's more of the business model, right? Like, the employees don't really care how the business model is set up.
Cutie, you're here. Let's begin, shall we? Hello, Marjorie. Any exciting new items in stock? Why so surprised? Today is such a special day. It's only natural that I'd want a souvenir to remember it by. So it is. In that case, I declare this the day of my life I wish I could get back, because I spent my first ever outing with someone taking them on an annoying errand.
You started this! This woman is the worst, right? Like, you literally started this, you fuck. Like, oh my god. Can I, like, this is what I'm talking about. Can we just get, like, Tesla in here to just blow up this town, right? Just get Tesla to use his NP on this entire city and just pretend it was never here, right? And then we'll build something better. We'll just start over, and this time we'll do it right. Because let's be honest, something went wrong in this civilization, right? That something fundamental way back got warped. That's the only way I can explain this.
Don't you think that's a bit long?
Well, if it's a souvenir you're after, you're in the right place. I'm sure you'll find something that strikes your fancy, Lisa. Or you could let your new friend pick something out for you. Make it more of an occasion.
Yes! Let us pick!
No. Look, I'll pick a rock. See the rock next to the shop? We'll go with that. That's exactly what they're worth. Nice voice acting, by the way. Ragged old scroll. I'm okay with this. Ragged old scroll. That's.
This is a historical relic retrieved from some
Oh,
ruins by one of
God.
the Adventurers Guild. Sure, there's a bit of wear and tear, but this thing in the painting must be well over 1,000 years old. Though it doesn't make much sense.
Why are we not getting the book? Because Lisa's a fucking idiot.
My goodness. This is one of the 3 lost scrolls that make up the Northern Border Wind investigation. What is it doing here?
You sure? Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Nope, got that. No. So can you not pick question mark?
This pair? Soft, puffy, and very comfortable. Certain to make a little girl, well, in this case a woman, look quite adorable. After all, they're the same kind worn by toy dolls. They're practically a badge of cuteness.
Bloomers? I'm sure to attract some strange looks if I dress up like a small child in public. Do you have some strange hobby you're not telling me about?
You sure? Can't...
I feel like none of these options are good. Oh, we get more options now.
This is the toy doll I was talking about earlier. Doesn't she look lovely in those shorts? It does look a little bit terrifying, doesn't it? I wonder if you could find some other use for it.
Voodoo doll? Have you lost your mind? What could I have possibly done to deserve this?
You sure?
There we go. That's the one.
Said that the gift of a voodoo doll is certain to curse its recipient.
Good.
Although, magic of this level certainly wouldn't have any effect on me. But you're probably innocent to such things. Since you're just a traveler, I will pretend that none of this ever happened. Goodness, is that the time? Marjorie, one last thing. About the legend of Vanessa.
Oh, so you're a fan of the gallant Lady Vanessa too? Why didn't you say so? I have all sorts of items I could recommend. For example, this lion's tooth pendant with Vanessa's name carved into it. It was once a medal awarded to a knight by the great lady herself. Oh my goodness. I do apologize. I got so excited when you mentioned Vanessa. I didn't know that book was overdue, even though I take it with me everywhere. I can't believe I didn't put 2 and 2 together as soon as I saw you here. Here you go.
Well, since you look up to Lady Vanessa so very much, please be more punctual next time.
Yes, Lisa. I will be, Lisa.
Let's go and find the next overdue book.
The Adventurers Guild.
Oh god. Can I just burn this fucking city? This, oh god. I like this fountain though. And this dog. Okay, see the dog is good. You can't pet the dog. This is bullshit. What is wrong with this? What is wrong with this game? The one good thing in this fucking city, by the way, I'm waving my wallet around for some reason. I don't know why I'm doing that. But anyway, the one good thing in this fucking city, you can't even pet it. This is nonsense. Look at this good dog. He didn't do nothing. These idiots just, ugh. Awful. Wait, am I not? Okay, it's right here. Literally 5 feet away.
Welcome to Good Hunter. Table for 2?
3!
Oh, my apologies. Please sit wherever you like, and call me over once you're ready to order.
I'm so confused. I'm never gonna forget that line from the rabbit that was, you know, your name's weird, right? Like, first off, we have seen multiple people in this city that are named after colors. She herself is named after a fucking color, right? And then it's just Sarah, right? That's like the most normal name ever, right? But then we've had like some more extravagant names. So I just don't understand out of all these names why ours is the weird one, right? Like when we've had multiple people in this stupid fucking city that are named after colors. It's almost like it was predetermined dialogue that doesn't make any fucking sense or something.
So we're gonna eat first and bring up the book situation later?
Why, of course. The stress of work really takes the pleasure out of eating, don't you think?
Work is that bad, huh?
I have a friend that I've known for a very long time that has always been a librarian, and I don't think at any point has she ever been like, oh my god, this job is so stressful. That's
I guess I'll post
I don't think so.
Adventurers Guild.
Like, I don't know what is wrong with this woman.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
Why? I don't get the question mark.
Why don't you order us something, cutie? I'm ever so curious to know what your tastes are.
I don't care. Like,
Good
whatever.
Hunter's signature dish. If it's what you want, I'll try anything once.
You sure?
How have you not had a steak at any point in your life? Like unless you're vegetarian or something. I don't, like, at least, I want to see if the other options come available. I don't get it. I don't know why the other one, like the other options came available eventually. Maybe it's if you like look at both things.
Like the sort of staple bar food you
sure?
Lol. Well, see ya. What's funny is you can literally do that. You could literally go off and do side quests or whatever. Just come back.
What? Good Hunter's signature dip?
You sure?
Finished ordering?
Wait.
So here, let's dine together.
Is this some like bullshit where throughout the thing you have to make like Lisa happy enough to get the thing at the end? Like, do we not get co-op if we're shitheads? Because I'm it's so weird that they keep giving you a chance to go back. Like, it's weird that they're doing that. So I'm hopeful that we don't have to like redo this. No, okay, so we can keep being a shithead. Although I really feel like she's the one being a shithead here, but you know.
Beautifully tender and cooked to perfection. No wonder it's their signature dish.
Paimon's so full.
Time is getting on. I suppose I should carry on with this ghastly thing called work.
Sorry.
Let's have a little chat with Sarah about her library book.
Would you like to order something else?
No, thank you. We're quite satisfied. But I'm afraid I must ask you about the Boar Princess.
The boar brisket? I'm sorry. I think we took that off the menu.
She means the book you borrowed.
Oh, of course. I came straight to the restaurant after I borrowed it and completely forgotten that I even had it. I'm so sorry, Lisa. I will bring it to the library myself as soon as I finish work.
Okay then. But make sure you don't forget this time. Right. On to our next stop then, cutie.
Just ask for the book, I know, right? This town must be purged.
This is our final call for the day.
Welcome. Couples are our specialty. Let me know what you'd like and I'll wrap them up nicely for you.
Yes. Now, which book was it that has the line, "A date without flowers is a date without romance"?
This is the stupidest woman on the planet.
Take the hint.
I don't want to.
Never mind. Your ignorance is somehow rather adorable.
Since you're here and Lisa is here and this is a flower shop, you might as well get a bunch of flowers, right?
Just ask for the book.
Some flowers for Miss Lisa? What would you like?
I don't know. I don't even know what these are. I'll be back shortly.
Some flowers for Miss... Dandelions are one of our classics. I know what you're come to think of it. Miss Flora herself gives people the same impression.
You sure?
Some
Can I just like give her a burnt flower?
mist flowers over there in the corner. But don't touch them with your bare hands. You'll get frostbite. You want them? You're sure? What an unusual choice. It's just that Lisa seems to use Electro quite a lot. Things could get a little bit dangerous.
Maybe she'll die.
Can't change again once you've made your mind up.
Huh? These flowers are saturated with cryo energy. They could be very dangerous for me. Don't you know what happens when cryo meets electro? You certainly haven't been doing your homework.
Someone just turn a lamp on? What the hell?
Meet me at the library after work, and I will give you some training on elemental reactions. If you still find it hard to memorize, maybe I'll have to give you a little taste of what it feels like to superconduct. Okay, time to get back to business. Donna, do you know why we're here?
Back to business? My business is selling flowers.
Once again, we see a total lack of respect for literature.
What do you mean? What do you... Oh, God. I'm losing it, chat. I'm losing it! I'm losing it! Oh, my God. I would never want to be friends with this person. Like, holy sh... Like, what do you mean lack of respect? Just ask for the book, you stupid fuck! Like, why are you being vague? Like, what the... It just... Like, lack of respect. Like, you know what's not respectful? Beating around the goddamn bush. That's really disrespectful. You're wasting everyone's time. Like, oh my God.
The Pale Princess and the Six Pygmies. Ring a bell?
Oh, yes. Well, what happened was...
She's a knight, by the way.
Oh no, what am I gonna do? I lost the book. A while back, I realized it was almost due, and I was getting ready to bring it back to the library, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I looked for days, but nothing. It's like somebody stole it. It should have been there, on my bedside table, right where I left it.
Pay the court a fine. Stop the criminal scum!
Uh-oh. That Lisa does some crazy things when she gets mad.
I heard that. Well, if it really was stolen, Donna's done nothing wrong. The blame lies with the book thief, and their punishment will be 10 times worse than stealing my book.
Like Paimon said, totally crazy!
Oh, don't worry about that. As long as I remain librarian, not a single book will go missing for good. I put a unique elemental marker on each book. Our thief will have left a nice set of clues for us.
I don't know if that is ethical.
When did Lisa start taking her job so seriously? Paimon always thought she was a total slacker.
Hey, sweetie. I've heard your elemental sensitivity is very strong. Why not see what you can do?
Elemental sensity? Huh? Oh, Paimon's got it! Use your elemental sight to look for clues!
No shit.
Moon pie. That's what I'll make tonight.
Imagine having that conversation and then suddenly saying moon pie.
Looking at the elemental traces, it does seem likely that the book was stolen.
So Donna didn't do anything wrong after all.
It's not from the restricted section, so it's hardly a book worth stealing. Whoever wanted this book so badly had a strange fixation indeed.
So, what do we do now?
The elemental traces are very faint, but I can tell that the thief took it beyond the city walls.
Oh no.
You must see it too, right, cutie? Let's follow the trail and have a look where our thief was headed, shall we?
Oh God. Well, we got co-op. F2. Cool. So I guess, from what I understand right now, I think they're making changes to co-op later, but I think right now you cannot do dungeons. I don't think co-op, which kind of sucks because that's like the main thing you'd want to do. But okay, let's see here. Now run and don't look back.
The elemental traces are strong here, but it seems our thief did not stay for long. The trail keeps going. Let's keep looking.
See, I really stand by this. I feel like if Lisa was a male character, people would super dislike the character, right? Like that kind of attitude is just such not a good look, but people get away with it because, like, they're thirsty. Like, I really think that's why. And that just doesn't work for me. She does have a nice hat, but that's not good enough. This mountain is making this awkward. I need to go up. Like, I don't see a lot of good, like, redeeming qualities here.
It's further than I thought. Quite the intrepid explorer, our little thief.
Maybe we frightened the turtle back inside his shell.
I'm gonna laugh like a squirrel has it or something. That'd be kind of amazing. You can do the daily dungeons in co-op? Yeah, I heard the other ones you can't. I'll check that out though, that could be fun. The problem is most of the people on my friends list I'm mostly only playing on stream, so I'm kind of behind. I think most of my friends are like way higher level than me, so I don't know if it'll be any good, but we'll see. I'm glad this game has co-op though, it could be fun. Oh, there's a challenge thing there. Well, this is gonna hurt.
Leave it all to me.
Thankfully we got the shield. I think they want you to use a ranged character for this.
Someone needs assistance.
She got it. Very tanky. So I guess these are just what the challenge posts look like when you've completed them. Nice physics, by the way. What the fuck? Can you imagine if someone just sitting there all dramatic like, and like you have the leg up like that, but there's nothing actually there? What are you doing? Oh, I think it's right there.
It must be nearby. Using elemental sight, you can even detect magic. Follow the flow of magic to find the book.
Why did you just say that? That's what we've been doing this whole time. I don't understand. Like, did they think the player forgot? Wait, I don't understand. They literally said at the start of this mission, and they just repeated it. I'm so confused. Like, I don't understand. So yes, that is what elemental sight does.
The thief lives inside ruins? Mondstadt people do have some strange quirks.
Please do not jump to such a preposterous conclusion about the living habits of Mondstadt's residents. This seems far more likely to be the work of some none too friendly troublemakers.
The Adventurers Guild.
Stealing books is hardly the Hilichurl's style. All they would use books for is to keep their campfire going anyway.
I want to point out that this is a nice example of, well, actually it's not. I was going to say it's the good, you know, the whole pearls before swine thing, because ultimately, you know, staying warm and, like, being able to cook food and stuff is more important than a book. But it's not really the opposite, you know, because people always say pearls before swine, like swines are too stupid to understand what pearls are for, but you know, ultimately pearls are worthless. Like, they actually are worthless, right? So the pigs are smart to ignore them. But books do not fall into this category because passing on information is legitimately a good thing. But for the troll guys, you know, keeping their fire going is probably more important.
This is more likely to be the Abyss Order's doing. They do seem to have a way of slipping in and out of places like ghosts, after all. Also,
I mean, you can, like, hold the space bar down, I think, and you skip.
it looks like the result of an Abyss Mage's magic.
A seal? How are we gonna break it? Is this gonna turn into another huge ordeal?
Not to worry. If you think a little magic can keep me out, think again.
Why is that?
Come on.
Whoa! So this is what Lisa's like when she's hard at work.
I mean, that really wasn't all that impressive, but okay.
It's so much bigger
Oh, gosh.
than Paimon thought. Do we really have to go all the way inside?
If you borrow a book, you have to return it. There will be no exceptions.
These sideways wind currents? Yep. Well, that's obnoxious. Guessing you're supposed to avoid those. I feel like they only put this treasure chest down here to make you land in case you were, like, high up. But, like, you're gonna have to go back high up anyway, so you could just keep going. Yeah, I was higher than this, so, like, it would have been better if I didn't go down, but I wanted the loot. RNG, let's go. Okay, now I need to adjust a little bit there. I could tell that wasn't gonna work.
You've been a naughty boy.
I don't remember how you're supposed to hit that shit with her. I, like, never play her. Or my E works
You're
here.
in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Nope. Oh, God. That was a lot less, interactive than I would have thought. Oh, God. I feel like you could make pretty interesting puzzles in this game, that you just choose not to. But that might change later. I feel like we're still in the point where the game is trying to show you the basics. Because this is still the prologue, for God's sakes. least D-Luke is fun to play. I feel like the prologue is basically just Act 1 of the game, basically. I think the vaporize effect just means you make them not wet. It's... God damn it.
Steady as stone.
I should, not get hit by that, apparently. Look at all this steam. Oh, time limit. It's so obvious they want you to do that. But I don't wanna. Fucking Christ! I'm gonna fail this. I'll get my ult though and I'll be able to do it then. Yeah, they really want you to do lightning right now. Her ult would have been good too. That's some good AoE nonsense. Oh god, it's time limited again. Fucking Christ! Oh my god.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Fuck him up! That was actually kind of fun.
How did you find this place? It's so well hidden.
I have no interest in finding out where you little rascals hide yourselves away, but I do want my book back. Tell me, how is it that you have the time to conceal your stronghold and apply a magic seal, but not to sign out a library book in the proper manner? You have no respect whatsoever for other people's work.
You just want the book? I was unaware that anyone in Mondstadt was concerned with unearthing the secret hidden inside this book. Who are you?
The librarian, although I believe that should be quite clear already. Return the book. This is an ultimatum.
Since you insist on concealing your identity, I have all the less reason to give you that book. After all, it contains the secret. Huh? What are you doing? Such concentrated elemental power! Please don't!
That was underwhelming.
Naughty boys who don't do what they're told need a little punishment to keep them in line. This is why I call it troublesome work. We'll just need to find the book ourselves. It should be around here somewhere.
Man, I was hoping for more bad guys to show up. I just got a motherfucking potato. I'm okay with this. I swear if the book is just in here.
The Princess and the Six Pygmies. Paimon remembers that name. Is this the one you were looking for?
That's the one. It's a good thing it isn't damaged. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? Are you telling me you have even more crazy punishments up your sleeve?
I would have probably have needed to dish out a little taste of one of my potions in that case. Then again, as I said, it isn't from the restricted section, which is the only reason I would let the average citizen borrow it in the first place. And it doesn't appear to have any abnormal elemental properties, save for the markings I put on it.
Yeah, it seems like just an average storybook.
As far as my duties as a librarian go, my troublesome work is finished. Since this book has piqued your interest, why don't I let you borrow it? There's no time limit for you. I will register you as custodian rather than borrower. This is an exclusive privilege reserved for trusted citizens only.
Exclusive privilege? Why does Paimon feel this is just your sneaky way of offloading your troublesome work onto someone else?
Excuse me, are you in some way dissatisfied with my work? Good. You're amenable to reason then. I do wish I could keep you by my side as my personal assistant. My work is done. I'm going back. Don't forget to register at the library when you have a spare moment.
God, that was so long and awful. We did get some nice loot out of it, though. And hey, we can do co-op now. Alright. Oh, I guess we're not done yet. You now have a book. Yeah, I'm guessing that'll turn into a quest later. I think there's a quest to get like every book in the world or some bullshit. That's the only reason why I could think you can pick up all those other books. I love the drop move. I just wish you could do it in combat more reasonably. For achievements? Well, achievements give SQ, so...
You've returned. The paperwork is done. You are now the custodian of this book.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. But Paimon thinks we're forgetting something. Over there on the shelf. Isn't that the Teyvat travel guide? And look how many copies there are.
The Teyvat Travel Guide is a serial publication. It is not part of the library's formal collection.
Oh.
Take one. Consider it your compensation for being Lisa's little helper today.
Oh, yay.
With you by my side, my troublesome work was a little less dull than usual.
The Teyvat travel guide was just bait to get us to do a day's work.
I hadn't anticipated that a few routine returns inquiries would take us out of the city, let alone down into some underground ruins. As compensation for dragging you into all this bother, take these souvenirs.
Wow! Lisa went and bought us some special souvenirs!
In fact, they were intended for our next outing. But, never mind. We can discuss next time's activity when the time comes. I hope you are looking forward to it.
Wow, you can't do the follow-up until rank 26, Jesus. I wish we had Jean, but maybe someday. Oh, we did get some SQ fragments out of it. By the way, I'm always going to call them SQ fragments and SQ because, I mean, that's the same shit no matter what the game is, so... I wonder how many of those I have right now. Burn the books. Don't blame the books for the librarian's stupidity. How do you do it again? It's wish. Yeah, there it is. So let's see. These are worth like it's like 1 tin summon, and then I think I have enough for like 1 more. So I only have 2 tin summons right now, and then some change. So we're not like that far off from getting 3. But you need, I think, 5 for the pity, and I think 10 for like the rate up. But then I'm not really sure though if like all rate ups will use these or if these are just for limited characters. So like if they rate up like Diluc, I wonder if it uses these instead. So right now I'm just gonna save everything, and then whenever they rate up something I care about, I'll just have the most of whatever the fuck I need. But I know from the shop, like ultimately the SQ fragments are what matter, because like they cost the same amount. Like either one costs the same amount. But like they give you some of these every once in a while, you know, from doing things. And so I got, you know, I don't know like which ones I'm gonna need. So we'll find out. If it's like their other game. Oh, these are just for the limit. Yeah, that's not, I'm curious though, because you know, all rate ups are limited, but the servant isn't, or servant, what am I saying? This is TFCO. But the character isn't necessarily limited, right? So let's say they rate up someone that's an unlimited character like Diluc or Jean, right? I want to know if that would use this currency still, or this one, because it's a rate up. Like I want to know if this is for rate ups specifically, or if it's for limited characters specifically. Well, they're doing our bidding anyway, so. Because these use this as well. I guess equipment like this is basically their CEs, more or less. I feel like only whales will really roll on these, and I'm sure that would give them an advantage and shit, but I don't think free-to-play people will roll on these very often, unless they have all the characters they want. Yo, Lost is so far ahead of me, man. Feels bad. I'm hoping there's a set in-game, though. That way I can catch up, and then we can still do stuff. And have him not be, like years ahead of me. That sucks that you're sick, though. I'm hoping, Lost, you're the kind of sick where you're not, like, miserable 24/7. You're just kind of limited in what you can do. Because, like, you know, sometimes you're sick in a way where it's not that big of a deal. You know, you gotta stay home, blah, blah, blah. But it's not, you know, you can enjoy yourself. But then there's that kind of sick where you're so fucked, it, like, drains the fun out of everything. So I'm hoping it's not that type. I recognize that name from chat. Do I have some degree of memory? Just mild cough, I gotta be in quarantine. That's fine, then you can enjoy thyself. Feels good. Alright, well, let's see. Oh yeah, I think your adventure book can actually tell you shit like where bosses are and stuff or something. Cook 5 dishes. I could do that really easy, and that gives me some of these. Don't really know what these are. Adventure rank 20, okay. I see. So that's the one we fought. That was just so boring. I feel like this will be less boring though when you are higher level, because you can kind of get in there and be risky. I don't know why this is in our book. I don't remember ever seeing that, but certainly haven't seen that. And haven't seen him either. It's nice that you can tell it to navigate and tell you where it is. She's only level 10. Alright, so these are like the dailies. And we need to do one more of these. I should probably do that while I remember. And I need to cook twice. It seems pretty worthwhile. I'd like to co-op, I just don't want, like, if I'm way behind, I don't think it'd be all that fun. But I'd be happy to co-op with somebody if we can do something interesting. Like fighting bosses or whatever. I know there's a place to cook right here, I think. Or somewhere around here. I know somewhere around here there's a campfire. Oh, there it is. This is a cooking anime now? Indeed. Let's see. This is what we need to resurrect. And you just need eggs. I bet those aren't too hard to find, actually, so I guess those are kind of important to grab, though, when you see them. I wonder what happens if you don't... Like, I'm guessing if you get in the, like, the non-perfect area, you still, like, make it, but maybe it's not as, like, good, or you don't get proficiency up, but I'm guessing if you miss the thing entirely, you don't even make it. I kind of want to get my proficiency maxed on this, just because this seems like an important dish, because it's how you resurrect. I don't know how you would miss the bar entirely, though. You have to, like, be trying to mess that up. I wonder if there's an achievement for fucking that up. It gets harder to cook harder dishes? That makes sense. I actually feel like the cooking mini game is harder than a lot of the combat, which is unfortunate. I really wish the combat was harder. Like, I know I say that all the time, but, like, Jesus. And certain parts of it have been good. Like, there's been times I've enjoyed the combat. Like, it's had its moments. Oh, I've already done all this stuff. 2 things to do. Level up a character to 20 and process 3 ingredients. I don't know what that means. I'm guessing you can turn like a certain ingredient into like a better ingredient or something. I don't really know what that means. That's nice though that these give you some SQ though. That's cool. Alright, let's get that daily done, and then we can kind of do whatever we want. There's still, like, loads of places on the map I can, like, explore and stuff, and then we can maybe mess around with co-op. Wonder why that says unknown. Like, make flour out of wheat? That makes sense. So chat, from you all's experience, what is the best stuff to co-op? Because I figure you're just gonna do like something short term for the most part, because I don't think you can do dungeons right now. But I really do. When you can do these daily dungeons, I want to see that, because I heard you can only use one character, so you can like do synergies and stuff. And if you don't have synergies, then tough. So that's kind of neat. Halo Cuts eggs, I think. Actually, I don't know what the hell that was. That was a mushroom. I guess this place got fucked. This was like a village, and like it got like run over or something. Oh, actually, I think there's people up there. Is that the winery? I think that's the winery. Man, just let you go in there. The best thing is to world co-op and go to dungeons. Dangerous areas. Yeah, that's why I think like them not being higher level than you is a big thing, because you could go to a place that's much higher level than you are, but there's 2 of you, so it's fair. But if your co-op partner's like way higher level, it will be easy. But when do you get the daily dungeons? Like, when's that? Yeah, I guess you could make like with this guy, you could make like infinite ice in co-op and get to like all those islands. Because like I remember at the beginning of the game there was that island you couldn't get to. But I bet you could do that in co-op, like, right away. I kind of want to try that. That actually sounds kind of awesome, because I remember at the start of the game, there was, like, that island out there. That combo is really fun right there. And I know they're like planning on making the co-op more expansive, so that gives me a lot of hope. Like, I can see that being pretty interesting, to be honest. Alright, did I beat all 4 dailies? I think I did. I don't as of right now, I don't think there's any PvP in this game, and that's probably for the best because of gear and everything. Like, I don't think it would be great. Although they could always make the PvP not have gear and things like that. I just don't feel like the characters are balanced for it at all. Like, not even a little bit. So no matter what, you can get 20 of these per day, like if you just do this. And generally, just from like chests and bullshit, you can definitely get more than that.
Add Astra at...
I have so many of these because I'm like not using them. I have so many. Like there'd be so much stun lock bullshit like with the bard guy and everything, like it'd get dumb. Yeah, I remember at the starting area, like from this island, somewhere like out here there was an island. I'm not sure how generous the SQ is or not, because it's not about how much they give, it's about how much they give relative to how much it costs to summon. And it costs a lot to summon, so far it doesn't seem super generous, but we'll see. The game just has not been out long enough to really see. It's out here somewhere. I think that's it. I can kind of see it. I don't know if you would need co-op to do this or not, which I'll see. I wonder if you can lower the cooldown on this thing. I know you got like talents and shit. I feel like this would be a lot faster co-op. Like I feel like this would be a hell of a lot faster co-op. But yeah, I remember you can see this island as soon as you start the game, so I wonder if you can get here right now. I wonder if the red line would get in the way. No, I don't think so. Can, if we do co-op, can people, like, join in, like, right now? Like, or do you have to, like, go to a specific area? Like, how does that work? Because if somebody's online right now and wants to make this a faster process, by all means. So I feel like by the time I would send the invite, the ice would be gone and I'd be in the water. That's nice. Although I feel like they're gonna spawn, like, not where I am, and, they're not gonna be- oh god. Okay, here we go. Well, we have to start over, though, but, that's not so bad. Hey, look, it's my chat! This is awesome! I hope they do more with co-op. That is so nice, having people from my chat that'll just jump in. That's awesome. That makes me so happy. I really hope they do more stuff with this. And I cannot emphasize this enough. I really hope they, what the fuck was that? Well, I really hope, there's a set in-game. Because if there's not a set in-game, I feel like my chat is always going to be so much higher level than me, because they play more than me, that, it'd be really hard for us to have any fun. God damn it, you and your fucking fancy-ass Gene. Look at you. I'll get her one day. At least I got D-Luck though, so it's not so bad. He's definitely my favorite character in this. I like how two of us are actually doing work, and the other two are just here. This is kind of cool though. Yeah, Poi Poi's just. By the way, I've always wondered this: are you named after the guy from Dragon Ball Z that like just? Is like that random dude with Bobbity or whatever. I don't remember what that guy's name was, but I thought it was something like that. They might have been like Kui or something, I don't know. Pui, okay, so not quite. I like how we're saying battle lines like we're fighting someone when we're fighting water. Did we lose somebody? No, they're still on. Okay, so I don't know how long the ice lasts, so I was wondering if we've still fallen off. You might as well, Arjuna. It'd be fun to hang out every once in a while. It's nice that you can just drop in and out though, because you know you can just like do a quick thing, then jump out, then jump back in, and just, like that's kind of nice. I see though in co-op, even in this mode, I don't think you can change characters.
Freeze.
Which probably does make the game more fun, but you have to be careful, I would say. 'Cause I'm guessing that's why our teammates aren't using ice, is because they can't switch. I was wondering about that.
Freeze. Dodge this.
You can play mobile, you can cross-play. Like, you can play with somebody on PC if you're on mobile. Although if your phone's not, you know, up to snuff, then obviously it's hard to play this game. I've heard this is a very demanding game. And I haven't seen the UI on mobile. I just feel like... I feel like, it'd be a lot better on tablet, because the screen is so much bigger. I figure it'd be better. Yeah, only PS4 can't crossplay, which sucks. I wish they could. I figure less people play this on PS4 than anything, I would think. But, I don't know. Mobile UI's been fine for me, well that's good. I just feel like it would be cramped. I thought Jean could spread ice. That would be pretty awesome. And maybe you can if like it's the right context.
Freeze. Dodge this. Freeze. Freeze.
I'm so glad my chat can just drop in like that though. I love that. I'm super happy about that. Oh, you get an achievement coming out here. God, I'm stuck as this guy. I'm not my boy! This is bullshit!
What's the hurry?
Did we not fight anything out here? I thought you'd fight something. I guess this is mostly just for the achievement then. I'm sad you don't fight like a boss out here. You can change it party setup? Well, that's good. I guess it's just slower. Let me do that though. So you can only have one character out at a time though. That's so cool though. Dude, I'm glad they added this. I know it's like really limited right now, but I'm so glad that this is a thing. Like, you got player one, player play. That's awesome. I'm really glad that's in this game. Like, I know it's like really simplistic right now, but like down the road, this could be something really cool. Alright, what is there something else here? I figure there's gotta be something else here. Because there's like those wind spirits. I'm wondering if you can do something with that. Oh, I see it. It's right there. I think you need to get 3 of these things. There's one right there. Yeah, I need one more. Shit. Chest right there. I'll get that in a second. I want to get this wind thing. We lost the one, guys. Gotta find the other one. Those golem guys. Good climbing. Good climbing. Man, a healer would be, if you're doing anything hard, having someone in the group to be a healer I think would be pretty important. Man, I wish we could get, like, everybody to be kind of low level and go do, like, some high level bullshit. I think that could be pretty fun. Okay, where the hell is a wind thing here? So what can you do, like, if you're not the host? Like, how much do they let you do? Like, I figure there's some pretty serious limitations to what they let the co-op people do. Yeah, Noelle, she can kind of be a healer. Dude, I totally want to go do some high-level shit. at some point. I'm pretty sure some of our people are super high, but... You can interact with loot, but not chests. So I'm guessing, like, killing... You can get stuff from mobs, but that's about it. I figure right now it's mostly for fun, which is fine, but, You can steal your natural... Wait, you can steal natural resources like, mining stuff? You know, I feel like you could get this orb without getting the wind things. Like, just go up here. I've actually found that many times when they want you to get the wind things, you actually don't have to. I've seen that so many times. Yeah, you can definitely get this. Well, I'm curious where the other wind thing is. Because the other two were so obvious. Man, they should have put a boss out here, though. So is there a way you can see people's level in this mode? That way you can kind of judge what what you can reasonably do. There's a quest that pops up, but it doesn't pop up if you're in a party. Okay, well, I'll come back here later then. As host, you can do main or side quests, so it's basically for exploring bosses and dailies. Oh, you can't. So you can't do quests when you're like this. So yeah, it's kind of a pop in and out, but they make it really easy to join and leave, so that's not so big of a deal. Let's see. We should go. While you're all here, I don't want people to just show up and then boot them out. We should kill like one thing at least, or go to a high level area. All right, let's see this thing and see if we can handle that. I'm kind of excited for that. That could be. I could see us getting our ass kicked, so that could be pretty good. I'm so glad this is in the game though. Like this is just obviously it's a bit wonky and you know, it could use some work, but like, you know, you can just see people on the map and everything. That's pretty cool. Like I feel like they added it because they were like, yeah, why not? So. Like, it doesn't seem super fleshed out right now, but... Like, that's gonna be nice, where we can just have chat drop in and out from time to time. Like, I've wanted more interaction like that in FGO, so I'm glad that's here. I'll have to see, as I play this game more, I'll have to see if there's, like, stupid, like... bullshit you can do, like make your own fun where you can like interact with chat and like give them challenges and stuff. I want to see if there's enough. I don't know if this game has the flexibility for that kind of thing, but if it does, I definitely will try to find it and see. Like I love games that are like open enough where you can make your own fun and find like, you know, stupid crap you can do with your own community. Like that would be pretty entertaining. You can steal your mining rocks. I feel like chat will do that a lot. That's fair enough, though. Or in Plats, respawn in 1 to 3 days, so you can hop into friends' world and yoink theirs. Yep. I figure that's what a lot of people will do, is they'll join people's games and then just like fuck off and go try to grab horror. Baron's Land, yep. Alright, is there a boss here? Please tell me there's a boss here. Otherwise we're doing all this for nothing. It really looks like there's gonna be a boss here. This is pretty, Monk-esque here. Is there no boss here? Game, please. Surely there is something here. You have to do a story thing. Well, I should have fought this guy with chat, but that guy was so lame. Like, oh my god. Well, is there any high level shit we can do?
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
Electric Cube, where's he at? You can navigate the bosses in the journal? Okay, let's see. This guy's level 30. That's just a shield guy, though. Okay, where's he at? Way over there. Okay, let's try that. How did I not see that? I've literally been here. I have no idea how I never saw that guy. I literally went down here. Like, on stream, we did that shit. I'm hoping they get my teleport points or something, because like I have a feeling at some point someone might join your game and they won't have the teleport point and they can't get to you easily, and that would kind of suck. Okay, I think everyone's here. You share teleport points? That's good. Wow, how did I never see this guy? That's crazy. He's like, this is not hidden at all. Alright, we got Ice Boy. Okay, people are changing. Okay, I'm curious what people are going to go with. Let's see what units people like. Rare Amber. I thought she would be popular, but I guess just because she's like... I've heard people don't think she's very good, which I can kind of see that though. Like her skill is kind of...
I still have a lot to do at the guild.
Iffy.
How about you take a rest while I go back?
We have friends. We should probably kill those first. So we have no healer. I could be what's their name, but I feel like these guys are gonna do so much damage, it won't even help that much. Like the boss, I figure is gonna just wreck us if we get hit. I can try it though. She's fun to play anyway, so I don't mind. Let me see real quick. I'm gonna upgrade my gear on her a little bit because I think her gear's kind of behind. And we're so under... Well, I'm under level. Not everybody here is. Let's see. Try to get tankier. Honestly, I could probably give her something that's better than this. I don't want to mess with that right now, though. This is the shit you do off stream, not on. Okay, fuck it. We'll just go with what we got. It'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, at least we'll level up my weapon, though. That's probably the one thing I should do. Oh yeah, I have like the stones. I forgot about that. Like these things. I have so many of these. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, let's go, boyos. Enemy health gets super buffed in co-op. Oh god, this is gonna be so bad. It's just so under level for this. Alright, well. I'm gonna be smart and wait a minute and try to see what the enemy does. Wow, that did some damage. Oh god, that indicator looks like an enemy attack, but it's not. I still feel like this guy's exactly like the other boss, and you can't hit him unless he's vulnerable, which is awful. I hate this boss design so much. I hope this is not like the most common thing you ever have to fight, because these Q bosses I'm not a fan of so far. Like, this guy's moveset looks a bit better, but the whole not being able to do anything until like they're like this is just so boring. I much prefer trying to like it's just such a baby game design, right? Like, it's way more fun when the boss is always hurtable, but if you're attacking at bad times, right, you get smacked, right? Like, that's what makes, that's how you get players to take damage, is you make it so like they can always hurt the boss. Where this is like, it's obvious when the boss is vulnerable, right? So it's not like you're not making decisions here. I'm supposed to be like healing people, by the way. That's like what I'm here for. I'm just like not wanting to use my E unless like I can hit the boss. I keep seeing my allies' effects and I think it's like a bad thing, but it's not. Don't worry, the fucking Rex stalls got our back. Yeah, Mofo's carrying.
Everyone out of there.
Ooh boy, I took a little bit of damage there. I barely healed anyone.
I'll catch up. Leave it all to me.
What the hell is going on over there? My damage is so bad. That is pretty pathetic. Okay. Doesn't help that I'm pretty tired. This is way riskier in co-op. Oh my god, I died because of that. That's so, yeah, because you can't, it doesn't pause. Oh my god, we res right here. That's broken. That's broken. We res right here.
Must keep training.
Someone just died. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wrap up after this. I'm quite tired. Getting brain fatigue, man. I hate these Q bosses. This whole like, because it's obvious when it's like safe to attack and stuff, so it's like, it's just not good. Oh, can you do damage here? That so does not look like you can do damage during this, but apparently you can. I'm guessing you just need to get out before it's over. Yep, pretty much.
catch up.
I actually like, though, now that I think about it, I like that it's harder to heal in co-op because it incentivizes somebody to play a fucking healer.
Steady as stone. I'll catch up.
No, I do feel like my healing is just not good enough right now, but that's because this character's kind of like a tank with a little bit of healing. Ow.
Leave it all to me. Someone needs assistance.
I feel like we're supposed to kill these. I'm doing no damage to these. Like, literally, I'm not even doing 1 damage. Well, I got carried. There's a few healers from what I've seen. There's like that blue chick that's rated up right now. This character can heal a little bit, but not a whole lot. How do I adjust the camera? I don't have a scroll bar. I'm just using my mouse. Like, I'm using the mouse wheel, but I don't know.
I'll catch up.
All right. Well, hey, I'm not letting else join because I'm gonna wrap up here. I think I'm pretty pooped. One thing I am fearful of playing this co-op, and I've thought about this before, is so playing a game takes some level of mental concentration, right?
You seem
and
tired.
then
Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar?
this
1
voice
cube or
line.
2?
Anyway, so playing a game takes a degree of concentration, and then streaming adds like something else you have to focus on, and then playing with other people is going to add even more. I could see that getting a bit chaotic at times, but I think it'll be nice though. I'm really glad this game has co-op. What I'll probably do is I'm gonna feel bad, but like I think the best way to play with chat is kind of like rapid fire, right? I don't want to be playing co-op 24/7. Like you do certain things co-op, so you let people jump in, and then you kick them out, and then you let other people join in, and then you kick them out. Like you kind of keep it rolling, but I don't want to be like I said. I don't want to do co-op 24/7 because that'll make some things too easy. But some things can be really fun co-op, like if you go into higher level areas and whatnot. I think that's gonna be the best way of doing it. Is kind of do short bursts but often, right? That way a lot of different people from chat can jump in and you kind of mix up what you're doing, right? Like when you're out, like when I'm out in town and managing stuff, you boot everybody out. But then when you're like maybe dealing with certain things and you let people join in, I think that'll be the best way of doing it. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'm gonna wrap up because it's getting kind of late for me, and I'm pooped. That was fun, and yeah, thanks for carrying Mofo and everybody. Kind of got a free kill there, which was nice. How long does it take for these guys to respawn, by the way? Like these guys kind of suck, and they're not that fun. But I'm just kind of curious how long bosses, like world bosses, take to come back. Like 5 minutes? Oh, okay. So yeah, there's not much trouble with that kind of thing. All right, well, I think I'll just wrap up. I'm not gonna bother raiding because it's kind of late, and I don't know anyone in this community anyway. So, but I'm gonna try to stream again tomorrow, and yeah, thanks for hanging out, and later.